The Kansas City Chiefs have made some big moves this season, but with the trade deadline looming, the question remains, what's the missing piece to their championship puzzle? Welcome back to our channel. The Chiefs have already bolstered their roster with star wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins, and they sent a future day 3 pick to acquire pass rusher Joshua Uche. These acquisitions were promising, but with the trade deadline just around the corner, should the Chiefs be looking to add another cornerback or a wide receiver to further strengthen the roster? Let's discuss the potential impact on the team's playoff aspirations. Don't miss a beat of the latest Chiefs news and analysis. Subscribe to our channel for daily updates and in-depth breakdowns. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay informed. Okay, so both options look lucrative. I mean, adding a wide receiver could boost our offensive firepower, while securing a cornerback could tighten up the defense. So important thing is which has shown some vulnerabilities. So, how should the Chiefs prioritize their moves before the deadline? If I had to make a prediction, I'd lean toward the Chiefs prioritizing a cornerback. The secondary has faced struggles lately, and while our wide receivers have performed decently, there's still a gap that needs filling in the defensive backfield. Juju Smith-Schuster is expected to return soon, which will add depth and talent to our receiving core. However, recent injuries and inconsistent play from players like Jalen Watson and Joshua Williams have highlighted a pressing need for better coverage on defense. As we analyze the cornerback market, several trade targets emerge. One name that stands out is Marshon Lattimore from the New Orleans Saints. With the Saints struggling and currently sitting at 2-7 after a recent loss to the Panthers, Lattimore could be on the move. Another potential target is Greg Newsome from the Cleveland Browns. While he's younger and still on a rookie contract, Lattimore's experience and proven track record make him an appealing option for the Chiefs. Lattimore has been a standout corner in the league, two-time All-Pro, four-time Pro Bowler, and known for his top-notch coverage skills when healthy. Coming out of Ohio State, he's consistently shown himself to be one of the league's elite defensive backs. His current contract, while it might seem daunting at first, is actually quite manageable. This year, his base salary is only $1.2 million, meaning that halfway through the season, if the Chiefs were to trade for him, they'd only need to take on about $600,000 for the remainder of the year. Financially and strategically, adding a player like Lattimore could be a smart move for the Chiefs. Yes, there are concerns about past injuries, but imagine adding a player of his caliber to an already strong defense. Even as a potential one-year rental, this could be a worthwhile investment. If the Chiefs trade a mid-round pick for Lattimore, there's even a chance the Saints could absorb part of his contract, making the deal more feasible. The Chiefs currently have some depth issues at cornerback. Outside of Trent McDuffie, the unit has shown vulnerabilities, with players like Joshua Williams giving up big plays. Nazi Johnson's recent concussion further emphasizes the need for capable players in the secondary. The Chiefs are in a bind. They need cornerbacks who can deliver quality performance while also adding depth. This situation is becoming increasingly urgent, and it's not just about talent. It's about filling out the roster with capable players who can step up when needed. Now, if we talk about the offensive side, the Chiefs just received a significant update on Isaiah Pacheco's injury status. According to reports, the Chiefs are aiming for Pacheco to make a comeback by late November. He's expected to return to practice in the next 2 to 3 weeks, meaning we could potentially see our top running back in action soon. Kareem Hunt has held down the fort admirably in Pacheco's absence, but having both Hunt and Pacheco available could create a dynamic duo in the backfield. This 1-2 punch could keep opposing defenses guessing and significantly elevate our offensive production. Given all the injuries the Chiefs have faced this season, getting a key player like Pacheco back is a massive boost as we head into the critical stretch of the season. I believe Pacheco is likely to return just in time for the final game in November, and even if he makes it back in early December, what matters most is that he'll be ready for the playoff push. It's important to allow him a couple of games to regain his full strength and get reacclimated to the offense, but I have faith he can make a significant impact come playoff time. Now, we need to keep in mind that while the news about Pacheco's return is exciting, the Chiefs may choose to play it safe. There's no rush to bring him back too soon, especially with how well Hunt has been performing. The priority should be Pacheco's readiness for January and February, rather than forcing him back into action prematurely. With a serious fibula injury sidelining Pacheco for nearly 2.5 months, proceeding cautiously makes sense. The Chiefs can afford to ease him back into the mix, allowing him to get the necessary reps to prepare for the playoffs. Additionally, the offense is gradually getting healthier, which is crucial as the season progresses. In addition to Pacheco, there's the potential return of other starters, like Hollywood Brown, who could also add depth to the lineup. With key players returning, the Chiefs' offense is poised to become even more formidable. This combination of healthy players might be exactly what the team needs to secure a strong postseason run. Let's not overlook the impact of DeAndre Hopkins. He's settling in nicely, becoming a reliable number 1 receiver. As he continues to adapt to the offense, we can expect to see an uptick in the Chiefs' production. When Pacheco returns alongside Hopkins and Hunt, it elevates this offense from merely average to potentially elite. If Hollywood Brown can also return by mid-December, we could be looking at one of the best offensive units in the league. It's worth noting that Pacheco's progress has been encouraging. Reports indicate he's been walking without a boot for weeks, suggesting he's on the mend. It was only a matter of time before he would be back on the field, and we can look forward to his return in late November. However, the importance of Pacheco's return cannot be overstated, especially when it comes to playoff football. His ability to make big plays in crucial moments has been proven time and again, and having him back alongside Hunt will give the Chiefs that dynamic backfield they need to control games. There are several possibilities for the offense once Pacheco is back in action. I previously suggested that Hunt could start over Pacheco upon his return, but having both available opens numerous options for the Chiefs. The coaching staff can get creative with formations and play-calling strategies. Imagine Pacheco and Hunt lined up in the backfield together, creating uncertainty for opposing defenses. Not only can we expect them to split carries, but we could also see Hunt used as a receiver. Motioning him out of the backfield could create mismatches against linebackers or safeties, providing Patrick Mahomes with another reliable target in the passing game. This versatility is exactly what the Chiefs need to keep defenses guessing and on their toes. Overall, I'm genuinely excited about Pacheco's return and how he will fit back into the offensive scheme. With him, Hunt, and talented wide receivers like DeAndre Hopkins and potentially Hollywood Brown, this offense is in prime position to make a strong run as the season progresses. We can't forget about Pacheco's ability to grind out tough yards when the game is on the line. His determination and running style make him a perfect fit for critical situations where the Chiefs need to maintain possession and wear down opposing defenses. I'm eager to see how he integrates back into the offense and what kind of impact he can make as we aim for another deep playoff run. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Isaiah Pacheco will indeed be back by the end of November? The reports indicate he's set to practice soon, but there's always a chance he might make his return in early December. Ideally, we want him back in that last game of November to ramp up for the playoffs. With the offense gearing up for a significant push, having Pacheco back in the lineup would be a game changer. As the trade deadline looms, the Chiefs face a critical decision: prioritize a cornerback or a wide receiver. While adding a dynamic receiver like Odell Beckham Jr. could be tantalizing, the defensive needs seem more urgent. A seasoned cornerback like Marshon Lattimore could solidify the secondary and provide a much-needed boost. The return of Isaiah Pacheco is also a significant development. His explosive running style and ability to break tackles can inject life into the offense. However, the Chiefs must balance his return with the need to avoid rushing him back too soon. Ultimately, the Chiefs' success this season will hinge on their ability to make smart decisions and execute their game plan. With a strong defense and a potent offense, they have the potential to make a deep playoff run. That wraps up our review. If you enjoyed this discussion, please hit the like button and subscribe for more Chiefs content.